Yo guys, Jim's here today. What I'm doing is I'm doing another video. Today, what the video I'm doing is a Premier League Team of the Season prediction. This is all me, all my ideas. The PFA Team of the Year has been announced, but I'm not going with that. For me, that's all wrong. Like, they've put Pogba in midfield when he's had an average season for someone at Pogba standards. And yeah, anyway, let's get into this. First up, we have the goalkeeper. I'll go with Ederson. I think he's had a great season for Man City. Obviously made some great saves, some fine saves with obviously with his hands, with his feet. He's good with every department. Left back, we have Andrew Robertson for Liverpool. You guys definitely know this guy. Obviously Liverpool having paid 6.5 million for him a couple of seasons ago. Seems like a bloody steal now. Like, this guy's unbelievable. Like, 11 assists for a left back, and he's still one game to go. So, well, what can I say? This is amazing. Next up, we have Laporte. Laporte at centre-back. I think he definitely deserves the Team of the Season. He had a great season with City. Obviously, been their stand-up defender. Yeah, he's been one of the main functions of why they're doing so good. He's played left-back as well. He's played everywhere along the back, except from right-back, I believe. But, yeah, I'll put Laporte at centre-back. Next up, I mean, let's be honest. You guys probably know who's coming here. Virgil van Dijk. Of course, Virgil van Dijk is a great player. I think he's top 5 centre-backs in the world. I wouldn't have put him nowhere near the... For me, first, it has to come someone like Matt Hummels or Sergio Ramos. But, yeah, leave your opinions down below. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk's had a great season. He's not been dribbled past once, so that's a stand-up. That's never happened in the Premier League, I believe. But, yeah, Virgil van Dijk is my second centre-back. Right back. This is a really tough one. We obviously had people like Kyle Walker, Kieran Trippier, but I went with Doherty for Wolves. He's had an absolute amazing season. Been one of their stand-up players, scoring. I think he scored like 5 goals for a right back. He's been involved in a lot of assists as well. So yeah, I think he's a Michael Doherty. I'm not actually sure, but I don't know. Yeah, he did a great season anyway. Next up, we have the mid. So my first centre mid spot. I don't know if you guys will disagree with me with this one, but I would put Ruben Neves. I think he's had an amazing season with Wolves, of course. Wolves have been climbing up the table. They should finish 7th. Obviously, I'm recording this a week before the last game. So right now, City will win the league, but I don't know. Yeah, Ruben Neves has been in the heart of Wolves' attacks every single way you see Wolves playing. Yeah, they've been amazing. I think they've had a really good season. Next up, I have Bernardo Silva. I think he's had a good season as well. Like, I think he's won the most miles out of any single player for someone who plays midfield / right wing. That's amazing. But yeah, he's been winning back the ball all the time. I think he's really, really underrated, that player. Next up, we have Felipe Anderson for West Ham. He's had a surprising season. I don't think he'd be as good as he is, but I mean, he is. So what can you say? Like, for me, he surprised me. West Ham paying 36 million for a player that hasn't really proved himself was absurd. But he's really come to the Premier League and grabbed it by the balls, mate. But yeah, that's my midfielders done. Three attackers coming up now. These were hard ones to choose from. Obviously, there's about 6 or 7 attackers I could have chose to go in this slot. More than that even, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go with Ruffle, who I believe should be there. Left wing, Sadio Mane. I think he will be the top scorer by the end of the season. And yeah, I think he has had a great season in general. Next up, Sergio Aguero. There's no disputing it. He's going to be a Team of the Season player. I think he's one of the best strikers in the world, and he's so underrated the way, like, I don't think it's just because he plays in the Premier League. Like, he's up there with people like Neymar and Mbappe, but people just don't see him that way. Premier League's a hard league, and this guy's scoring 25 goals a season consistently. But yeah, that's my decision on that one. Next up, we have Raheem Sterling, the person who's been involved in the most chances and most goal creations, I think. So yeah, Raheem Sterling, obviously Young Player of the Year as well, alongside Virgil van Dijk, Player of the Year. But Raheem Sterling definitely has to go in this team for me. Obviously, there's a lot of City players because, I mean, City has had an amazing season, so have Liverpool. Next up, we go to the bench. There's going to be about 5 bench players and a few honourable mentions, so let's get into this. First up, Alisson from Liverpool, goalkeeper, great keeper. I can't even say anything. Yeah, he just had a great season with, obviously, alongside his defence, which helped him out a lot. Obviously, having all them players like Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, and Robertson. So I mean, we can't dispute that. He's had a great season in that way. But yeah, I would definitely put him up there I was debating whether to pick him. Pick who you would have. Put in the comments who you would have picked for goalkeeper spot. Next up, we have Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, he had a great season again with Liverpool, right back. Yeah, what can you say? Just amazing. He's so good considering he's what. I don't think he's played 50 competitive matches for senior teams, but like he's improved so much as a player, and it's a delight to see because especially like him being young and being English, I can obviously admire that, of course. Next up, we're going to go through our midfielders. We have Ryan Fraser for Bournemouth. What can you say? Ryan Fraser, I think he's one of the best wingers like in the league this season. I would love him at Arsenal. So if Ryan Fraser, if you're watching this, give us a call. I'm sure we'll take you. You're better than Alexander Iwobi, but yeah, I'll definitely take Fraser at Arsenal. Like he's improvement of everything we have over Mkhitaryan and Iwobi. But yeah, obviously I love Iwobi in that, but I would prefer Ryan Fraser. Next up, we have Hazard. I mean, Hazard's had a good season. I mean, Hazard's quality. I don't know what to say about this because he had a great season. Of course, it's Hazard. At the end of the day, he's always gonna have a good season. But I don't know whether he's had a good season just because it's a good season or a good season for Hazard because he's definitely better than this season shows. And I think he'll go to Real Madrid at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next up, we have some attackers. We have Mohamed Salah first, obviously top scorer in the league right now with 22 goals. Mohamed Salah does what Mohamed Salah does. Like last season, 31 goals. This season, 22. As I'm recording this, so Mohamed Salah, definitely for me. He's up there with the player of the season, but I don't think he's player of the season for me. We have Aubameyang. I don't care what you Tottenham fans say. You stupid Yidos, mate. Aubameyang, yeah, I know that miss on the weekend was embarrassing, but Aubameyang, he's unreal. He's really unreal. He is. Yeah, Aubameyang's unreal. Next up, we don't have an Arsenal player. We actually have a Tottenham player. You guys have guessed it. Harry Kane. It's Harry Kane, isn't it? Like, I would like to see Harry Kane go and prove himself in another league because he's done it in Premier League. Like, and especially how he plays for Tottenham. So I mean, we might be happy to go and see him play somewhere else. Next up, we're going to go to some honourable mentions in the team. We have Richarlison for Everton. Shocking season. Like, I'm so surprised how good he's done. Considering he scored 2 goals in 51 matches. This season, I think he scored 13 or 14 goals. For someone of Richarlison standard, that's amazing. We have Jamie Vardy up next. I think Jamie Vardy's had another good season. I can't dispute Jamie Vardy. Like, they say it's a fluke season, the one he had with Leicester in 15-16, but I love Vardy, so even though he scored 2 goals against me, but we're not going to talk about that one. We have Raul Jimenez for Wolves, had another good season. Obviously signed on a permanent deal for Wolves, so that's great for them. Yeah, and that's it. So if you guys have any things that you would decide, oh, I'll put him in the team, or I'll put him in the team, then leave it down below. I'll be reading every comment and replying to every comment. I'm sorry if the quality is a little bit worse on this video. I'm actually recording this on an iPhone 5, so hey, I'm sorry. My camera's a bit dodgy at the moment and I haven't actually got a phone, so yeah. Anyway, videos will be back to normal soon. Just keep on being persistent, asking for uploads, and I'm really trying my best. I've got a few videos on the go, but they're all on my phone, on my camera, so they'll be out as soon as I've got that fixed. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let's smash 10 likes on this video. My Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok will be in the description down below. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and in a bit.